I'm on US 28. I'm on my way to Marquette, and I drove by this little post office. Now, my memory serves me correct. I'm going to go in here and find out some information. I remember driving by this place with my grandma as a kid, and she'd say this was the smallest post office in the Upper Peninsula. And I don't know if that's true or not, but they appear to be open. I'm going to go in here real quick and ask and whatnot and whatnots. And I think this is in a town called, it's on the outskirts, but in a town called Christmas. And my grandma would tell me that people would come here to mail out their Christmas cards from a town called Christmas. And we got the, Poster 7, post office, public place, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. There's the flag. Post office. Oh, Dearton, Michigan. I got a question. Is this the smallest post office in the Upper Peninsula?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
I've only lived up here for 12 years. I came up here all my life, and I remember coming by here as a kid with my grandma.
Oh, cool.
And because the town Christmas is just up here, back here, is this considered, if you get your postcard or you mail stuff from here, does it stamp on it say Christmas?
Nope, it would say Dearton.
Dearton?
Yep. So there's a I don't think there's a Christmas post office anymore.
There used to be, though.
There used to be, yep. And because a lot of people would go to Christmas to get their letters
for
postmarked.
Christmas. And my grandma would always tell me that. So I've started looking it up on Google Map, and Google Map you can find any post office anywhere. And I wasn't able to find the Christmas one no more. And my grandma would when you drive by grandma, she'd always got to tell you the same story, exactly the same way, you know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know if I told ya, you know what I mean? So...
I don't know. I should find that out. I mean, this is a very super tiny one.
Right. I've been to some other small ones. I live over by the Newberry area.
Oh, okay.
And I'm on my way to Marquette to do some public videography, I'm sure we're allowed to record in post offices and stuff, right?
Okay. Are we being recorded right now?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
You got a thing called Poster 7. You ever hear of that?
Well, yes.
Federal rules and regulations governing conduct.
I feel comfortable being...
Well, you're...
I'm just at work,
Right. Well, you're technically a government employee, right?
Yeah.
And we have the right to record our employees in the course of their duties as well. First Amendment, freedom of the press type stuff.
Okay.
So that's why those rules are set like that, and it's legal too, because we're allowed to, as free citizens, we're allowed to gather content and disseminate it to others for news purposes. So modern day we do it through video more than anything. So some people go around and test post offices, town halls, police stations, places that are considered public, because there's public, there's non-traditional, and then there's traditional, like a sidewalk. This would be a non-traditional time, place, manner.
Your stuff.
During business hours, in public accessible areas, lobbies, corridors, borders, hallways, and manner peacefully, not disturbing traffic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, so I was driving by and I was like, well, I want to find that out, and then I wanted to see if you knew about Poster 7, and I'll disseminate it to my viewers, and you're real nice, they'll like, you know what I mean, so... But, Poster 7, I don't know if you're the only one that works here. I
am, yep.
Okay. You might want to touch up on it, because some people come through and do this stuff and they're dicks about it.
Yeah.
But...
Well, I'm just saying, as a personal, my own personal person, I don't want to be really videotaped myself.
Yeah, a lot of people feel like that, and I get it. And it's not illegal. No expectation of privacy in public. It's not illegal to be creepy or a dick, you know what I mean? It's illegal for me to come across that counter or try to come through that, you know what I'm saying? So...
Well, cool. Well, glad you stopped in, and
Yep. And see right here's poster 7. It's under new photographs for news purposes, maybe taken, you know, and it tells you where, and you know.
Yeah. You know, there was a I want to say maybe a couple months ago at the Peter White Public Library, there was a post. Someone had taken pictures of post offices, and it was called like "Keep It Posted," or something. And there might be some information on post offices,
right.
there that you could find out too about. What is the smallest post office in the UP?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to kind of Google that. I know the one like over in McMillan's pretty small. Gulliver's got a really small one.
Well, and in an odd train, theirs is actually inside the bank, and it's smaller than, I know it's like smaller.
I'm assuming Whitefish Points has got a real small one.
I don't know if they have one. Whitefish Points.
Yeah, I've Googled them. Yeah, they got a 1-star review. They don't. I guess the town's real nice, but people that worked at the post office were assholes. So, you know, but yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you. Have a good day.
Yep, you too. That's about it. Well, there used to be. Used to be one on Christmas. So the story's right. No more Christmas post office. This be the place. And she was nice. This is a pretty small post office. The building is deceivingly makes the inside really small. The building itself is small too, but man, that's a hard call. McMillan was pretty small. Gulliver was pretty small. I don't know. Go back and find the McMillan and the Gulliver post office videos I did and check them out and see if you can figure out which one's smaller. This one's pretty small. I think this one's the smallest one I've been to yet. And with that, Big Mike's out. Peace.